If in the next 30 days, I absolutely had to make money online, what is the surefire way? What is the easiest way for a beginner to actually launch a side hustle that'll create an income? Well, this business has the key. Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to show you a business. This is not the revenue it's generating. It's generating millions. This is only the one that I can track because this is running 44,000 active ads. And if you understand their system of acquiring customers, you will truly be shocked. I've covered this on the channel before, but I was asking myself a question where, what if I had to make money? What if I had to make this work? What if I had no other choice? What would I do? What is the easiest way that a beginner with very little experience can start dropshipping? Or start an online business or start an income, make an income online. And this is it, guys. If you just do what I say in this video, it's going to be tough not to make money. It's going to be tough not to succeed. It is easy for even beginners to get started with. And are you going to make tons and tons and tons of profit? I don't know. It depends on how you scale it. But will you make sales and can you be profitable? Absolutely yes. Okay. So I want to give that as a disclaimer before we start. Okay. So what is this business? This business is called Project Yourself. Okay. And they have a very, very simple process that you will see time and time again that they use to get sales. The first thing that they're going to do is offer you a free gift. Okay. Now what we in the community, we call this a free plus shipping funnel. This means that they will find a product where they'll say, hey, this is complimentary. This is called the Azure Guardian Lapis or Orgon necklace. And we're doing this because we want to be helpful to the community. We want, we have a mission at our mind and our heart. And to achieve this mission, we're going to give this thing away. Okay. Now this crystal or whatever it is, it has a lot of powers, right? It'll transform your space. It's handcrafted with pure ingredients. It's an amplifier of positive energy. It's limited edition, XYZ. It will tell you that there are only limited sets available. Okay. And it will give you a guarantee. Now it's saying that this is actually complimentary. This is actually free. You don't need to pay for it. This is $59 and it looks like a very high-end piece. Like it looks like something that's valuable, right? So what do? You click on it and then you give them your email. Okay. So I'm just going to give them my email. All right. And then what happens? Then you're taken to this page. Now on this page, what do you say? You see that, hey, this product is free for you. All you have to do is pay shipping. Okay. And why do you have to pay shipping? Okay. This is very, very smart. What they do is our shipping fee covers the cost of transporting your curation from our artists' homes, because what they're saying is everything is homemade, which, guys, sorry to burst your bubble, nothing is homemade. Okay. But they're giving a good enough justification. Okay. And they've given this justification 2 times. Okay. The first justification is this is complimentary because we have a mission. All right, in our heart and in our mind, because the world is in need of healing and this will spread that healing energy. Okay. Now you need to do this for whatever you want to do. But the reason this works amazingly well in this niche is because people in this niche, people in the crystal space, people in the healing space, people in this niche actually love this type of language. They love this energy. They love this message. Okay. And then after that, what happens? They say, hey, why do we need to even charge shipping? Why aren't we just sending it for free? Well, because transporting it from our artisans' homes plus a complimentary energetic cleanse. Okay. They're offering added value. They're saying, hey, we're also going to do another cleanse to neutralize all the negative charges. That's all we want. We want our monks to basically be paid. We don't want this to come at any cost, right? So we're going to send this to you. And guys, this $16. Okay. Well, this basically covers the fee for it to ship from China. Now, I've actually bought from this company before. And even though they say, hey, this is a free, fast, express shipped, then they'll message you saying, hey, it'll take 5 weeks because it's a back ordered and it is viral now. Now, I am fine with all of this. because this is the game. All right, this is the game. If you explain everything well enough, this is fine. Okay, if you offer in a good enough reason, it is okay. All right, so what do you get? And they also make an offer here. You get this plus a complimentary ebook, just cover shipping and handling. Okay, and at this point, they're trying to upsell you. They're already upselling you on the order form. They're saying, hey, 1 is for 16, 2 is for 31, and 4 is for 61. Okay, most people, guys, aren't buying 1, they're buying 2. They've come across a free product. Nobody does this anymore. This is like a little bit of a rare occurrence, right? So they're probably not gonna see this again. There's only 50 sets available. They're not gonna buy 1. They may even buy 4. At 4, you're really profitable because this costs a couple of cents from China. Okay, this doesn't cost a lot of money. Okay, and products like these are already available in the US. Suppliers already have this. Okay, so you're not gonna be charged a lot of cash to be able to do this. Okay, then guess what? They've taken someone who was okay spending 16, converted him to a $60 buyer, and they've also gone ahead and added another $13 order bump. They're saying, hey, if you're buying this, why don't you also buy this? You know what this is the equivalent of, guys? This is the equivalent of when you're at a checkout at a grocery or a supermarket and you see like a candy bar, right? Or chocolate or a packet of gum. And you're there, right? You're paying for your stuff and then you take it and you be like, hey, we'll just toss it in, whatever. This is that toss in item. And guys, this toss in item will make you thousands upon thousands of dollars. That the way it has for one of our clients, so we scaled to 100K. Just the toss in items added so much revenue to our bottom line, it's insane. Okay, then you go, yes, please add this to my order, right? And look at what has become. Somebody who's coming in to buy a free product has now potentially added this much to their cart. That is why for free plus shipping, their average order value is in the high ticket. It's at 51. And you know why, guys? You know why? Because right after you purchase from them, right after you purchase this, they're not done selling you. All right. They have more products waiting at the back that we call upsells. Okay. And they're going to add those as free products. They're going to add these as free plus shipping. Hey, if you bought this, why don't you add some more? Why don't you add some more? And they take you to 2 to 3 upsells and you're done. By the end of it, you're someone who came in for a free gift and you've become a $50 customer for them. Okay, and they're operating this at maybe a 70% margin, right? Maybe even a 50% margin. So that they're making $25 per customer that's coming in. Okay, and guess what, guys? The beauty of this concept is that you can rinse and repeat it again and again. Now, this is another gift that they're giving. Okay, and what is this gift? The free heart bliss mala. Okay, again, a gift in support of healing. Embrace the sacred power. Right? Includes a free guide. Okay. Now this is producing money. And then what do? Another one. Okay. Free chakra healing, sacred energy, giveaway, energy generator. Okay. And then what do? They do another one and another one and another one. And all of these are free gifts. They're running 4,400 of these campaigns. They're running it to an audience that buys these types of products. And they're making a ton of money, all right, doing this. Now, I love this result and I love this process so much that I model them. Guys, there is a project yourself funnel that I have created. If you want to start selling just like this and don't want to set up this whole thing and just want to plug in your products, well, guess what? If you go to shopfunnels.net, okay, and if you go to the free plus shipping funnel, okay, this exact same template is ready for you. Shot by shot, created so that you can start selling this exact same product. Look at this. Look at the way the images. So look at this, guys. I had to open it up. Look at the way the images. Look at this. It's all shot for shot made exactly like this template because this is the template that they've been using, right? This is the template that they've been using to be able to sell so many. So why can't we use the same template? Why can't we use the same images? Why can't we use the same type of text? Why can't we model this to get our own success. Okay, so this is what I would do. I would go into the same niche. In fact, I would sell the same exact products. If I needed to make money tomorrow and I needed confirmed sales coming to my sales funnel, this is exactly what I would do. All right, guys. And now I want to make a huge announcement that I don't think anybody was expecting. This entire funnel, I don't know if you guys know this, but it's built on Shop Funnels. And Shop Funnels is a funnel builder and a website builder, very similar to Shopify, but it allows you to create amazing pages like this. And then after you're done, right, you know how we said we're going to upsell them, right? We're going to then go ahead and start upselling them more products. We're going to start upselling them related products so that when they're done with their upsells, they've given us a lot more money. Okay, so this is how you create pages inside of Shop Funnels, right? This is the first page, right? Then they go ahead, they give us their email, right? Because we need their email so that we are collecting those email assets and we're building up our email list. Then they go here and then they purchase the product, right? Over here we say, why do we need it? Because we're delivering a sacred curation, artisans, all of that copy is built in, right? And then we have our order page, our upsells page, everything is built in. You just maybe want to switch out some copy, switch out some text, XYZ, right? Depending on which one of these that you want to model. And it's very, very, very easy to use. But Shop Funnels, for the longest time, if you go to shopfunnels.net, has been for a price, right? Monthly, $59.89. And I was thinking about this where I continuously get so many messages from people saying, dude, I really want to try this. Please do a free trial, let me try this, or I don't have the 59 right now. What can I do? How can I get into Shop Funnels? How can I start using your pre-built stores? Okay. Guys, Shop Funnels, now you can try it for $1. That's exactly right. You can try it for 14 days for just $1. And you get an insane amount for this. So I'm going to keep this link in the description below. Go ahead. Start the trial. I know a lot of you guys have been asking for this, so we've made it happen. You can launch Shop Funnels for $1. Okay. So what do you get with $1? Okay. Let's just go back. What do you get with $1? Number one is Shop Funnels is a software that I keep updated with 6 and 7 figure winning products. And I don't just do the products. I do the entire funnel. I swap out the images, swap out the text, and I create a business that's ready to launch. Shop Funnels will also have some templates that are amazing, modeled after big businesses, right? So you can swap them out yourself. So we have the best of both worlds, okay? So we have ready to launch stores, or we have some really high performing funnels that you can use. That's number one. Number two, okay? If you go ahead and do this $1 trial, you will also get access to, on the right, you'll see the Shop Funnel Sprint System. Now, what is the Shop Funnel Sprint System? If you've never used Shop Funnels before and you're like, okay, how do I get started? Where do I click? What do I do? XYZ, right? The Shop Funnel Sprint System is designed so that when you get a funnel, I will walk you through step by step how to launch it, right? How do you select your store? How do you understand the builder? How do you add your products? How do you add your payment processor? How do you add your upsells? How do you add your domain? How do you add your pixel? How do you launch, right? It's just a few steps and they're 5 minutes each, like 5, 5, 5, 2, 3, 2, 2, 1, okay? Basically, I want you to get this funnel launched in a day, okay? So you have the Shop Funnel Sprint System. It's designed to make your store launch in the first 24 hours, all right? And we have people who've done that. We have people who come in the first 12 hours, they've already had their ads live. So now you have the entire business built, okay? In this case, you just have to add some images, okay? You have your entire business built, all right? You have the Shop Funnel Sprint System, which will help you launch this, okay? And if you click here, you get taken to the AI Academy, okay? Now that I've given you the business, I've given you how to launch it, I also want to help you create the ads. So you're also going to get access to the AI Ad Academy. So now, let's say you're launching this business, okay? Let's say you're not doing free plus shipping, you're launching this, you want it more fully built out where you don't have to change anything. So let's say you're launching one of these funnels, okay? This funnel is also a 6-figure funnel, right? The product's already added, the images is already done, the copy's already, everything's done, okay? You go through the Shop Funnel Sprint System and you finish doing all of just adding your branding, stuff like that, adding some of your products, pricing, you finish that. You go to the AI Ad Academy and you generate your video ad. And you're ready to launch, All right. And all of this for $1. That's it. Because I want as many people as possible joining and launching with my proven funnel templates. Guys, link is in the description for Shop Funnels dollar trial. I really don't know how long it will be on, but I hope most of you guys do use it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know you guys have been asking for this for a while. For me, the easiest, fastest way is to do a free plus shipping funnel the way that I explained it. Check out this business, model them, and there's plenty of money to be made. By the way, in this free plus shipping funnel over here towards the end, if that's the one that you're going to want to launch, just select any of these products, redo the copy and the images. And then if you go down below, you will also see links to this business so that you can study them, right? So the links to this business exist so you can study what they're doing, how they're doing it. Some supplier links are already there. All of this stuff is already here. Okay. So you can just go, you can study this business. You can get this going. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Appreciate each and every one of you. Try Shop Funnels, and looking forward to seeing a lot of you guys in using the software.